What's going on, guys? It's your boy C Lemons back again with the military hacks. And oh man, this is a doozy here. It starts with an over and ends with a time. Put them together and you have a 6-day work week for Navy recruiting. Released in the email by Rear Admiral Alexis Walker.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Now I must be honest here and say that this is a bit extreme, given I was a recruiter recently this year. So after we dive into this new work week, hit that like button and admire this baby giraffe. I'll give my opinion on what this means for Navy recruiting and the state of the Navy in general on another episode of
I Need Money.
Let's dive into a pressing issue that's been making headlines. The U.S. Navy is facing a recruiting crisis as well as other branches, and it has gotten worse. According to Navy Times, the Navy is taking a drastic measure to combat this crisis by having as many as 3,900 recruiters working 6 days a week for the foreseeable future. I'll be doing the Navy translations of the email as well as we scroll through what was said. In the email to recruiters, Rear Admiral Walker emphasized the urgency of the situation, stating their inability to bring in enough recruits impacts the Navy's ability to fight and win.
Stop the cap! Stop the cap right now!
So translation, whenever they send an email that tries to use pretty words to make the situation seem a little better before they give you that work,
yo, wait, hold on.
All recruiters here is, y'all really are not doing anything to achieve these extremely high goals we set. But for some reason, we cannot understand why y'all are not meeting them. I mean, we understand that no other branch is meeting their goals as well. But in order to ensure that we don't get in trouble, we'll just make you work more hours. Thanks in advance for your time. Love you guys.
And you hate to see it. But more than that, you love to see it.
Now, if you have ever been in the military before, you already know that if you are going to respond to a higher up's email, ensure that you never display your identity. And this is exactly what this sailor did when he said this. They said, we're getting hit with a ton of bad news. The email we received was condescending and rude, calling this the most gaslighting message ever. Now, he was also smart enough to remain anonymous because his personal evaluation would have surely reflected his dislike of this new policy. Understand, these dedicated recruiters are feeling the pressure. With the Navy projected to miss its recruiting goal by thousands of sailors this fiscal year, which is no surprise with the economy displaying a lower unemployment rate, inability to find qualified applicants, and just simply nobody really wants to join. There's a more in-depth analysis as to why nobody is joining in this video here. Last year wasn't any better as the Navy had to exhaust its delayed entry program recruit pool to meet its mission. Rear Admiral Walker also stated, if we fail in our mission, it affects our fleet's manning, promotion and retention, and even how we fight.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And on top of that, there has been a rumor circulating that will force recruiters to serve an additional year as a recruiter, and that sailors coming to recruiting will have to leave their command 6 months early.
No! God, please, no!
But allegedly, this has not been enacted yet. Under this new policy, however, for work week, recruiters can expect to work 6 days a week until the end of the fiscal year. Admiral Walker acknowledges the challenges of fatigue, mental health, and stress on families, but emphasizes the importance of the mission. He stated the ball is in the recruiter's court and it's up to them to dig themselves out of the situation. Even though they're facing obstacles from marketing strategies to new medical record systems, I mean, I can't even take what he said seriously because he basically said, I understand this will cause a lot of mental stress and stress on your family, but I'm going to still do it. Then he proceeded to say it's up to them on how long he's going to do it to them.
Yo, wait, hold on.
To me, this sounds like a very toxic relationship, but I may be missing something. Maybe you guys can write in the comment section if I'm a little off of my assertion. But that is not even the best part, people. He proceeded to say, I call on commanders and chiefs to provide support and remove obstacles that hinder recruiters. So translation, guys, if they have any families and plans, make sure you take care of that. We do not have time for things that don't matter.
No! God, please, no! No!
So please post in the comment section if you went through this as well. It has already been noted that the pressure is taking its toll. Some recruiters are even contemplating leaving the service earlier than planned. With one saying, I had planned to do 20 years and retire, but with this crisis, I'm looking for an early exit. Now, with all that being said, I will say that being a part of Navy recruiting did open my eyes to a lot of things that I did not particularly like about the military. But this is seen across all branches. So I would not negatively speak bad about the military in general because it has afforded me a lot of opportunities that I would not have had unless I did make the decision to join. At the end of the day, it's not about the military, it's about the people that control the military. And with going, recruiting, and seeing that side of the military was one of the deciding factors in me deciding to get out, along with me also being medically retired. But all in all, I do not think that this is a step in the right direction because statistics show that longer hours do not necessarily translate to more output from workers. One thing I would say about future applicants that are thinking about joining the military is to think about it as a stepping stone and also equate it the same way you would equate to doing 4 years in college, because either way you're giving up 4 years, and on average it takes 6 years to get a degree nowadays. I hope you guys take it into consideration. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for some more military hacks.